This conference was really addressed a lot of these issues. I mean, there are a lot of such conferences, but, as far as finding solutions, I mean, being there, speaking, getting together, are there active, novel kind of solutions to combat this?
Unfortunately, they're not coordinated enough. That's really the problem. We really do need creative, out-of-the-box solutions for this, right? Because we do not want to be, we're dealing with a whole different animal here. We do not want to be censoring people on social media. Conservatives had enough of that during COVID. They have a right to be anti-Semitic. They have a right to hate Jews. And I do not want to be teaming up with the ADL to try to suppress their hate speech, because in America, hate speech is protected under the First Amendment. So we really have to, like I said, think outside of the box and get creative here. We need to start forming relationships with our Christian allies, because Christian Zionism, as I've said many times, is the last bastion of philo-Semitism in America. And that's one of the reasons why they are being targeted so heavily by anti-Semites, but not only Jew haters, also America's enemies, Russia and China and Qatar, although they are to some people not an enemy. I'm sure in Israel, many of us agree that they are. So yeah, we need to tackle this on multiple fronts, and we have to start gatekeeping. I know that many conservatives are worried that that amounts to cancel culture, but I would argue that conservative principles are based in morality, based in biblical values. And if we don't draw the lines in terms of who we welcome into our movement, then there's no reason why we wouldn't end up just like the left. I mean, look at what happened with the progressives and the squad, I mean, it's just, there's no middle anymore to the Democratic Party.
So also when you have influencers like Nick Fuentes and, Candace Owens and people, like this, we know young people are impressionable and, they want to stand for something. I mean, yes, there's free speech, but also people are vulnerable to, being influenced by people like that.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that speaks to a much bigger problem of a world of screens that we are now enmeshed in from an early age, right? Because young people are no longer building their identities and finding ideas through reading books or even sitting down and watching Fox News. People are getting their ideas about society, about politics, about culture from memes, from X, from TikTok, from Snapchat, from AI. Exactly. And so, there's this what is it called? It's like the 6-second expert or something. Mm-hmm. They say that all these young people are now.
Instead of the Monday morning quarterback, now it's a 6-second expert.
Yeah, it's like everybody is an expert, for 6 seconds in whatever topic that they are forced to address, because that's all their brains can handle, really.